like to open up this speech by asking how many of us in the audience voluntarily take a drug known as caffeine. That's right, you heard me. Caffeine is a drug that is most commonly found in your favorite cup of coffee, soda, energy drink, a variety of teas, and even your chocolates. It is a psychoactive drug, and unlike most others, it is legal and regulated. Caffeine is a natural substance found in nature, and using it on a regular basis does have benefits to help the human body. Don't be alarmed if you raise your hand. According to a report done by Candy Sagan from AARP, 90% of Americans consume caffeine on a daily basis. And in this brief speech, we are going to tackle three major points. 1. What is caffeine and the interaction it has in the body? 2. The positive and negative effects of caffeine. And 3. What we can do to achieve the best results from caffeine. To first understand caffeine, we need to understand what it is and how it works inside of the body to achieve these desired effects. Caffeine, in its purest form, is a white powdery substance harvested from certain plants and is used as a natural pesticide to keep away insects. Caffeine is a stimulant to the central nervous system entering into the bloodstream by the form of digestion. According to an article written by Samantha Olson titled Health Benefits of Caffeine, Brain on Caffeine and its Positives and Negatives, it is also a masking agent, as it masks itself as adenosine. Adenosine is the signal that is sent from the body to the brain to give off the feeling of sleep and fatigue. Caffeine does not actually give a person energy, as it has been commonly misunderstood, but it simply blocks adenosine from giving off the proper responses of fatigue by attaching itself to the brain receptors instead, and giving off the feeling of alertness and the energy-gaining sensation, which is one of the few health benefits of caffeine. Alertness and perkiness of caffeine is one of the reasons we grab that cup of joe in the morning. As said before, it is a stimulant of the central nervous system. It boosts your mood, your attention span gets elongated. Caffeine can even help deliver the effects of over-the-counter medication, such as Midol, faster than non-caffeinated medications or caffeinated people, according to Eric Brodeen and Kevin Loria from BusinessInsider.com. A study done by the Journal of Inflammation showed that caffeine protects the blood-brain barrier to help fight deterioration and ward off the disease in Alzheimer's patients. For Parkinson's, the studies are still very young, but it is believed that 1 to 3 cups a day will hopefully keep the disease away from those who have already been diagnosed or have them in their genes. It will cut the effects in half or your risk of Parkinson's in half, according to Charles Moore and Parkinson'sNewsToday.com. And for those with type 2 diabetes, caffeine is being shown as one of the ways to prevent, treat, and possibly reverse the effects of diabetes. Studies have shown that caffeine does increase the body's sensitivity to insulin. Again, advanced research is still in the early stages, but the beginning signs are showing positivity towards great benefits caffeine can have in our systems. We do need to address the negative sides of too much caffeine or not receiving the amount your body is accustomed to. The most obvious effect of caffeine is the addicting factor. Many of us cannot function without having our morning cup of joe, and that is the sign of caffeine addiction. Now, a couple of reasons we do turn to caffeine is because we are not receiving enough sleep, more work, which requires more energy or alertness, or various levels of stress. The turn to caffeine can be easy, and we fall into these common negative effects noted by MayoClinic.org of migraines from not getting enough, insomnia and restlessness from getting too much, and irritability from, again, our need for our next fix. These symptoms are part of an addiction, but it's also known as a term called caffeineism. If you're afraid these symptoms are becoming prevailing in your life, here are some of the ways to limit your caffeine and get the best effects out of your caffeine experience. One of the biggest tips about caffeine through various readings is moderation. The recommended amount of caffeine is 400 milligrams for an average adult. Every body is different, and much like alcohol, the tolerance level of caffeine differs for everyone. The hard thing about moderating our caffeine intake is that producers of our favorite food, beverages, and coffee makers are not required and often do not put the caffeine content on the package. So by understanding the negative effects and what to look for, finding your limitations should be easier to find. I've provided a graph for the average amount of caffeine for various items in your handout, or look at the slideshow. And you can look at these the next time we're thinking about our caffeine intake. So in conclusion, this speech was to inform you of some of the health benefits of caffeine, how it works inside of the body, and what is needed to achieve the best result possible. My hope was that I was able to convey to you that caffeine is safe and is helpful to the body in a variety of forms, and that moderation is the key to having a successful experience with caffeine. Caffeine is a misunderstood substance, but by shining light on it today, has hopefully helped introduce some clarity to a substance voluntarily used by 90% of Americans daily. It has been my pleasure to inform you today and to remind you that moderation is